In the quiet forest of Oregon, just after sunrise, a hunter spotted something no one could explain. A barefoot 6-year-old boy, clothes torn, face pale, clutching a wedding ring smeared with dry blood. He didn't cry. He didn't speak. And within hours, police would realize this boy wasn't lost. He was leading them straight to a killer. When officers arrived, they searched his pockets and found a single crumpled item, half of a torn wedding photograph. The boy refused to answer any questions. He just stared back into the forest, as if something or someone was still out there. Detective Sarah Keaton recognized the ring immediately. It belonged to Emily Ross, a young bride who vanished without a trace 7 years earlier. Her case had gone cold. Until now, at the station, a child psychologist gave the boy paper and crayons. Instead of words, he drew a forest, one tree marked with a large red X. Then he slid the paper toward the detective and sat in silence. A DNA swab revealed nothing in national missing person databases, but on his shirt, faint traces of Emily Ross's blood. Keaton and her team hiked to the spot marked on the boy's drawing. Under the roots of an old oak tree, they found a rusted metal box. Inside, Emily's wedding veil and a men's cufflink engraved with the initials TK. Those initials belonged to Tyler Kane, Emily's husband. He'd always claimed to be out of town tonight. She disappeared. But airline records proved he never left. Days passed before the boy said a single word. When he finally spoke, it was just one. Boat. Detectives searched nearby maps. 1 mile from where the boy was found stood an abandoned dock. Divers went down into the murky lake. Hours later, they brought up a sunken car. Inside was a skeleton in a wedding dress. Emily Ross. But in the back seat, a second skeleton. Smaller, child-sized. The second body wasn't the boy. Forensics confirmed he was too old, and there was no record of a second missing child from that night. An elderly neighbor came forward with a forgotten detail. She'd seen a toddler alone near the dock the night Emily vanished. Police ignored her at the time. Forensic specialists restored the torn wedding photograph. Emily, smiling, her arm around another man, Detective Keaton's former partner, Harold Briggs. Briggs had led the original investigation, and now it appeared he'd been protecting himself. One afternoon, the boy took Keaton's hand and guided her deep into the woods. There, hidden under years of decay, they found an old hunting cabin. The floorboards were stained dark. In a dusty wooden box, dozens of pieces of jewelry from missing women. A forgotten wildlife camera hung crookedly on a wall. The SD card still worked. On the footage, Harold Briggs carrying Emily's body into the woods. And just visible in the corner, a toddler watching from the trees. That toddler was a boy. Briggs was arrested for multiple murders. Tyler Kane confessed to helping hide Emily's body, but claimed Briggs was the killer. In court, the boy, voice trembling, spoke a full sentence for the first time. He took her and the others. DNA tests revealed the boy was Harold Briggs's biological son. Briggs had kept him hidden for years, moving him from place to place to keep him quiet. The boy was placed in protective custody. Weeks later, a social worker found him drawing again. It was a forest, and this time the red X was over a different tree. Somewhere out there, the ground was still hiding another secret.